Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars, week 117, day 3. So today we got Brown Guild War Day. We still ended up losing, by the way. Hopefully we'll finally get a win today. That does mean we're not going to throw down all the XP boosters today, just one of them because it's going to expire. Hey, our defense team finally won once. But we're actually pretty even today, so hopefully we end up winning here. With one more person's battles, or those 5, like what we're about to do right now, that should even us out. Assuming we don't lose. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a gimmicky team with the new mythic, potentially. As long as we're not up against freeze. So we're up against double freeze on the first fight. So you know what? We might not be able to use it. Oh, there's our brown team. There we go. Triple Ironhawk into Dust Devil. Obviously not that. That's our last implement. Been a little while. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Lady Alfred, Sani. Hello, Lester. Hello, Haley. Hello, Supernova. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's with the witch armor? Oh no, it's intended. Witch armor seems like they're just doing it again. I thought we were supposed to get some kind of werewolf armor. It was in the files, but they never gave it to us. Let's see. Have you heard about the new Steam Deck OLED? Oh, that's funny. Well, I did get the Switch OLED, but the Steam Deck OLED, that's really funny. I've not heard any news about it, but I don't know if I would get it or not. Because it's probably going to go through the same cycle that Nintendo Switch did. Where they come out with an OLED and then like 2 or 3 years later, it's like, here's a new console. Because Switch is probably doing that next year. They released the OLED like, what, last year? So by the time they release a new one, it's going to be like 2 years later. I don't know. Depends what price tag was on and everything. It would probably be higher. So I don't know. I'd probably just wait till they do a new model. But I haven't heard anything about it. So I'll look into it. Probably just going to skip out until they release a sequel, though. The Steam Deck 2. Or whatever they end up calling it. Go down to the PlayStation naming convention to make it simple. Anyways, also, hello, Logic Slayer. Welcome, welcome. So, let's start with Guild War. As far as our team, I really want to use the gimmicky Mythic. So, as you guys know, if any of you are still trying to get the Mythic, now is the last few hours to get it at a really high rate. It is available for, what, 6.5 more hours or so? Is available... Oh, of course, it doesn't have any timer. Is available for 5 hours and like 50 more minutes. So, yeah, you can still end up getting this in the Glory Gem Guild and VIP Chest Drop Table, and then it'll be in the Drop Table with everything else. After reset tomorrow, in about 5-ish hours, it'll be substantially harder to get into the future. So if you're still looking to get it, last several hours to do so. But anyways, I kind of want to use a team utilizing it, but it is really bad against freeze. And I have a feeling every team we're going to be up against today is going to utilize freeze, so we might just stick with our normal team, unfortunately. The team, of course, was never meant to be used in Guild War. More so, like, everywhere else. Because it is super ridiculously bad against freeze, which, of course, is pretty prevalent in Guild War. But anyways, what's our current Guild War Brown team? So the team I was talking about... Actually, do I even have it saved? I don't think I have it saved anymore. I might have actually overwritten it, so I guess it works out. But it was just the Naga weapon with triple of the new Mythic. But anyways, our current team is Wand Iron Gut. Yeah, we'll probably stick with this. It's a lot more consistent. I don't feel like this team will score as high, but it's really safe for the most part. So we're just going to roll with this. I don't think we need to change anything. Let's make sure we're on magic. Did I send out cleanse earlier? No, I did not. Alright, let's go do it. Guild Wars, double check that is indeed Brown Day, at least on PC Mobile. Yep, brown, pure brown. Alright, let's get into it. That's a hello, Cookie. Hello, Chad. Hello, Defiant. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All's been well. Oh, I should have taken the yellow first. Not going to matter, though. Get our wand, get our bless, get everything rolling, get full mana, devour something that seems relevant. Their whole team is immune. Oh, you don't have immune. Oh, but we also don't get attack from that. Wait. Well, in all fairness, that was the only thing I could have targeted. Because everything else had immune, so I guess that did work out. Let me just go board clear. This might give him a turn. It did not give him a turn. Nice. I cannot devour anything. Nothing is immune to devour. However, I can... or everything is immune to devour. I can poke him for some damage. Get a free extra turn here and ideally kill him off of that. It did not kill. We did not get a damage. However, I can try forward again. Go for the Iron Gut for the kill. Actually, I can go for Catharix first, but I kind of want to go for this. 0% chance to devour. No! We missed the Hourglass Gem. How could you? Oh, you know what? I'm just going to go for the insta-kill and hope it works out. It did indeed work out. And then we just devour him because he's cursed, stunned, and dead. And now we rinse and repeat until we do that 4 more times. So we'll be good to go. Yeah, this team will score like 9,450. It's going to do really well in the battles, but we have a lot of insta-kill and we're not really hitting that much damage. So if they touch us at all, we lose so many points. Like, if he even hits us with one skull, we're going to lose like 100-something points. And if Catharix triggers on us, we're definitely losing a lot of points. He's not running stealthy right now, so all I have to do is insta-kill his hero, though it's easier said than done because he does have an empower going on there. So hello, Stacy. Welcome, welcome. Alright, how do I want to do this? I can take green to green. Does that do anything for us? Kind of, because we're denying him his alignment. So that's pretty relevant. So yeah, I think we take green to green. And he does a thing. He does get some mana. But he also gives us all the brown we really need to get going. So we'll take that over. I can now go for Curse. To Curse or Bless, that is the question. He's entangled on Hero, which is concerning. Because it's the most... Oh, I can just Catherics that directly, so it doesn't matter. Let me just go for Wand. Hope it doesn't miss. Did it miss? Okay, it did not miss. All I have to do is Catherics his Hero, and we win. So we do this. Dead. Oh, we did not land Devour. Ooh. That's a little scary, because he's probably going to poke us really hard. We do a Barrier, though, so it actually doesn't matter. So I can insta-kill through Barrier. We then Devour his first slot. Though it's already so disabled, it might not even be worth it. You're cursed currently, so you don't have Impervious anymore. I could actually Devour his Catherics. Then we just go for full mana again. Would be great if there was an Hourglass Gem here, but unfortunately not. Let's go for that. Devour the other one, and then we just poke him with whatever. And that whatever will probably just be... Oh, you have immune to Devour, though! No, I did that wrong. Okay, you know what? We'll do this, and then we'll kill him with Catherics. Also, would you like to die to that at some point? Alright, we'll do that. Take the free Hourglass. And dead. There we go. Now, that was a bit of a weird fight, but I think we actually scored a little bit more by doing that. Since we hit with a lot more skull damage compared to insta-kill. Plus I think we did protect with Barrier there, hopefully. That were he's entangled. Same premise, just kill Book and we win. He does have an Enraged Carandera, but it's probably never going to reach full mana. So the biggest threat is just get rid of Book. Biggest threat is Siren, doing something crazy on turn 1. But beyond that, should be pretty straightforward. Hello, Outlander! Welcome, welcome. Hello, Tyrion! Did I not say hello to? My bad, but welcome, welcome. I do want to Skull Distract him. I think we just take a brown and just hope he doesn't do anything crazy. Ideally, we actually want him to create more brown and just miss. He created purple. Interesting. Purple doesn't do much for us. What's our banner set to right now? Banner is set to... Okay, it's set to minus purple. A little unfortunate. Guess we just take a Red Surge? Wait, what's our plus on? Oh yeah, Red Surge is full mana. Nice, we got it. Alright, now we just wand, and as match as long as we land extra turn here. And we did. Though we didn't get enough mana, so I guess we gotta do it again. Round 2. Okay, we did not... Oh, no! Wait, we can fix that. Alright, all fixed. Never mind. Wait. Okay, we're losing a lot of score in this fight. If you could just stop for 5 seconds, and we can win. Just stop. Thank you. Okay, we won. I should have probably threw, what's his name first, though. That was almost very scary. We can still lose this, kind of. Not really. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. It's being too annoying. Still go take all that mana. We just board clear here. Actually, give me a wand. That'll also give us a brown we need. We're gonna insta-kill you, and now you just need to get full mana, and then we win. Oh, yeah, you have immune to insta-kill, don't you? Never mind. Plan B. We're gonna poke you 1,000 times. And eventually you'll die. Hourglass? Is it worth going for? Well, we already have win condition. We're still gonna go for it, though. There we go. Nice. Hello, GM Doherty. Hello, Bill. Welcome. That's so far so good. We did lose the most points on that fight, though, compared to any other. That's fine. Same premise, except this time with Moonrabbit instead of Siren. Otherwise, the team is the same. Though he's running Stealthy. All we need for that is an RNG stun on him, and we're good to go. Alright, what's your convert again? You have blue to yellow. Does that do anything at all? No. Well, he gets a peer, but that's fine. So we'll just do that. He'll do a thing. Okay, he did not do a thing. I can move this. Now we'll stop him. Oh, okay, that's fine, He did get a lot of mana there, but that's fine. Do I go for Curse first? I feel like cursing first and then double blessing. It's because the board set up really well for it. Oh, we did an extra... How was that not an extra turn? Alright, let's go for this. Get our mana. I'm going to need it again for our bless. It shouldn't really matter too much, though. Let me Devour his first slot so we get some value. Now we have 100% Devour rate. We now insta-kill Hero because it's stunned. Now all we have to do is deal with the big last slot there, and then we win. I kind of want to re-barrier here. If you could just randomly take a brown, that'd be great. Do we Devour here? He does a lot more skull pressure if we do. I kind of just want to poke his last slot. Let's see. He keeps cursing us, which is not ideal. I'm trying to land brown so we can land a thing, but then he just keeps cursing us, so it doesn't really matter. Because I'm trying to keep his skull damage low if we can. Which is why we're not just killing it outright, but he keeps cursing us, which keeps undoing our barrier. It just becomes a continuous cycle of that. We'll poke you with this. We'll get our full mana back. Yeah, we don't really have a good way to deal with Catherics with this team, which is kind of unfortunate. So probably shouldn't have even taken that skull there. Because now we're going to kill it, which is actually a bad thing. Though we do a barrier right now, so as long as he doesn't randomly curse, we're fine. And he did not randomly curse us. Though we do not have enough damage unless this guy gets lucky. Yeah, he got lucky. Okay, there we go. Good enough. Alright, final fight. Please don't have Catherics. I mean, not Catherics. Why do I keep calling him Catherics? I mean Enraged Carandera. He does not have Enraged Carandera, and he does not have Stealthy. He does have Megavore, which is kind of scary, but as long as he doesn't get absurdly lucky, we should be okay. Megavore has, what, an 8% chance per extra turn to insta-kill. And if he does that once, it's really devastating. If he does that twice, we will probably nearly insta-lose. Ooh, we are frozen on something really bad right now, and I can't stop him. Actually, I can. Or can I? It depends what we get from Sky. Is that even worth it? Ooh. Do we just hope he does Siren instead? I think we do. We're in a really bad position. Let me just do this. He does do Siren instead. Oh, that is so good for us. We're not frozen on yellow, so we can do that. I just need you to reach full mana. I just need to deny him here. There's a problem, though. I cannot deny him there. Which is really bad. Oh, wait. I could take free green, though. And then we just bless and then hope we go crazy from there. So we do that. Get our bless. Hope it doesn't miss. It didn't miss. And now we won. You're not running stealth. Oh, but you do have immune to devour, though. You also have immune to devour. You also have immune to devour. I won't be able to get my buff up, but I can kill hero. And we just have to deal with Megavore. So we hope this devours. Good. We don't get any attack from that, but it does die. We then kill hero. I think that's a little bit of a bigger threat than Megavore. Megavore now gets devour unless we get unlucky. Okay, we got unlucky. Let's clear the board for full mana and hope it does damage. And it did. And now we just Megavore him. I mean, what does it even matter? I guess we technically get more mana this way. And there we go. That was match. Alright, that was pretty clean except for the third fight. Which we probably lost like 150 points on or something. Oh no, let's see what we get. We got... Okay, 9,500. That's not too bad. I said we'd get about 9,450. That was the lowest we've scored all week, but still a pretty solid score. And I'm pretty sure we lost most of those points on the third battle there. But there we go, perfect streak. I think also technically Paragon for once. We almost got it last time, but we got perfect last time as well. It just wasn't high enough perfect. But I think we do have a high enough perfect to be in first. The next closest I think is like 100 something behind us. So hopefully we'll get Paragon. It's been a long while since we have. Oh, there's another 28,000 down here. Where was it? Yeah, they're pretty high. I think that's like 300 down on us. But it's still pretty high. That's like a 9,500 average per day or so. I think we're at like a 9,550 or 9,600-ish. Somewhere around there. Anyways, that's Guild War for today. Pretty solid. Unfortunately, we didn't get to try the new Mythic. There was just too much freeze out there. But it wasn't really meant for Guild War anyways. But yeah, just every single team had freeze because of elementals and everything. I guess we technically could have ran it on that one assassin build. But I did just end up opting for the same team since we're already on it. We did not win Guild War yesterday, so I will not be able to use all my EXP boosters, but we will use the one because it's about to expire in like 6 hours. So we will use one of them during the stream, but we're not going to be doing like an hour and a half of them. Hopefully tomorrow night. Because we are on track to win this Guild War. I think we're technically tied right now. Let me double check. What's our Guild War score? We are currently winning by 120 points. Well, technically 132. Yeah, we are winning by 132 points. This is one of the closest I've ever seen it. Look at that. This is a really even Guild War for once. But, yeah, we're 132 up right now. With exact battles done on both teams. You know, across both guilds. Anyways, let's go do all the dailies. Let's just go from the top. Adventure board. We have ourselves purple deeds. Definitely don't want to miss out on that. We're also getting red deeds. Another double deed day. Didn't we just get one the other day? Of course, this one's guaranteed because of the anniversary event. But yeah, we also got one off the other one. That's pretty nice. And just some free gems in the middle. 15 gems. All right, let's go claim all these. Let's use Phoenicia Quick Kill. Actually, I'm going to use the other one. There we go. I actually have 2 saved. Do you think we will win Guild War today? I hope so. We're currently winning by 100. 122. It's really close, though. It really just comes down to the rest of the people in both guilds. Yeah, I sure hope we do. We haven't won all week. We keep losing by like 1,000 or something. Actually, I think the first day we lost by a lot. Yesterday we lost by 1,000. And if we lose today, we're going to lose by like 10 points somehow. Something like that will happen. I'll hand out the first code once we go clear out these little daily thingies as well. Then we'll have the other one probably to go with when we go do under Spire. Because the only event that we have today is the class event. I don't think I really mentioned it much today, but Sorcerer class. It's an okay hero class. It's normally outclassed by Archmages, but its biggest benefit is that it has the 7% insta-kill trait while being a purple-related class. It's just normally, if you're just looking for overall cast damage and everything, you're going to go down the route of Archmages. Because it has +3 purple instead of +1. While also having a natural 50% mana start, which the other one does too. While also having... what's the other benefit? I think I had Arcane, so it gains like extra magic every time an ally casts. Where's that Frost Mage? I think I had it as well. Because that adds up to be a couple extra magic over the course of a fight. Which isn't a lot, but in a lot of fights that you'd be using a hero class like that, it could definitely make a difference. Especially on Thursday class events, which is probably when we see Archmages the most. As far as utilizing it. Also, how on earth do we not have a win condition? I'm just going to throw this out because you can't possibly stop all of them. 1 HP, what are you doing? Luckily, Burn came through. Well, you know what, we'll do them in order. All 3 of them are actually useful for once. Hopefully it's one of our dailies so we don't have to go out of our way. Also, hello, Kinky! Hello, Danny. Welcome, welcome. You just started Puzzle Quest 3? Yeah, it is really addicting at first, that is for sure. We played it for a good solid year. And I will probably still revisit it at some point. Just not yet. I have a new addiction we'll be doing for the rest of the year starting next week. Starting next Wednesday around 7 a.m. We shall start our new addiction. That will then end by, I believe, about the end of the year. That's going to be like a whole rest of the year thing. Though I probably won't be doing it while I'm on vacation, of course. Though I could. It does have a mobile version. Also, who have Nasa Loto? I feel like I skipped someone. Oh yeah, hello, Ginky. I didn't even notice you said hi earlier. I was so focused on Guild War that I didn't notice, but welcome, welcome. I was looking through everything else. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely confusing switching between Gems of War and Puzzle Quest 3. Because the most confusing thing when you go back to Gems of War is you try doing diagonal matches. Of course, Gems of War does not have diagonals. If you played Puzzle Quest 3, you're going to want to constantly keep using diagonals in Gems of War. Luckily, since I haven't played Puzzle Quest 3 in a while, I don't have that habit. But I definitely did for a little while. Because it's just so natural to try to do a diagonal, and then it's like, oh yeah, that's not a mechanic. I was in your guild on Switch. Oh yeah, we did play Switch for about a month or two. We were the #1 guild in the game at the time. For that duration. But yeah, I only played it for like the first month or so. Just for all the fun that you could do during that time. But then I just went back to the PC version, of course. Well, technically the PC mobile version. But yeah, I did play the Switch version for about a month or so on launch. And we played it like a lot. Like, I think we were playing it like upwards of 12 hours a day at launch. We're making like half of all the leaderboards as well. Like first place. I think we ended up getting 4 power orbs in 3 weeks. Like, we were on track to have Zolgoth in 2 months. And that was back when power orbs were a lot harder to get. But if I would have kept playing, we actually would have had a Zolgoth in under 2 months' time. Let's see. Clash Trial? Yeah, we'll do Clash Trial next. Let me go grab the team we mentioned on Monday. Should be the one all the way at the bottom here. That one. And we're running... oh yeah, we're running the Black Manacle build. For the really early fights, we probably want to run a Linker instead, though. And then switch to Tentacles for the later fights. So let me go find a Link troop when we go paste this in. Clash Trial, fight, paste. Why are you saying I can't use Black Manacle? I'd definitely use Black Manacle, right? 100%. It's so weird. Ever since they did that to try to prevent people from copying paste teams, it keeps thinking valid weapons are invalid. But there we go. Okay, I need a Linker from Karkaroff. Easiest way is, I guess, just type in the link here. And sure, Ancient Horror, why not? We'll just do it that way. This gives us a little bit extra mana. But our earlier fights, we just need a cast, so it'll work out. Probably go Dustbringer here, too, for the higher kill range. I was in the original #1 guild for Gems of War. I'm not sure if it was like the original, but they held it for like the... within like the first year of the game, they held it for like a year. I'm not sure if they were ever like the first to ever have rank 1, but the Matchmasters Guild. These days, I don't even think they're in top 50. But there was about a year or so near the beginning of the game, almost 2 years, where they were the #1 guild in the game. And then we eventually just ended up making our own guild. Because I ended up leaving that guild, and then I hopped to another guild, and it was like, why don't I just make my own guild? And then I was still on Twitch at the time, so I was like, I just asked the chat, like, do you guys want to join my guild? Let's go build a guild right now. And then we did, and then, yeah, we had a guild within seconds. Within a couple minutes, we had a full guild. And here we are now, like 6 or 7 years later. I think the guild's biggest achievement we ever had is we actually won first place in the first ever guild war that ever took place. By far our biggest achievement. As we were the first guild to ever win guild war. Obviously these days we do it pretty casually. I think we're like tier 6 right now in the brackets. But we were the very first guild to ever win guild war on PC Mobile. Oh no, I'm not talking about Black Hand. Oh, were you in Black Hand too? Because that was the first guild I was ever in way back when. Then I went to Matchmasters, and I went to some other one for like a couple days before I was like, I'm just gonna build my own guild. And then we did, and then we've been in that ever since. But yeah, I was in the Black Hand for about a month or two, I think. Because one of my friends at the time actually started it and got me into Gems of War. He was like, hey, you should go play this game, and I checked it out. And then we've been addicted ever since, so here we are. Honestly, I should revisit that game that originally got me into Gems of War. Or at least the friend from that. Because that game wasn't too bad. It was called Unepic. It's a Metroidvania kind of style of game. But it kind of has like a... has a funny humor kind of style to it. Because it has like a bunch of RPG tropes and just kind of trolls you the whole time. It was a pretty fun game. I believe it was made by a solo dev as well. And I actually played the multiplayer in that game quite a bit. But unfortunately, the game has pretty much died out by this point. What game are we playing next week? Oh, Old School RuneScape. They're starting their leagues, and it's the shortest way to describe it is it basically allows you to play a multi-year MMO in 2 months. So what would normally take multiple years and thousands of hours can be done in like a couple hundred hours over the course of like 2 months. Is the easiest way to describe what we'll be doing. So it's a good way to kind of like play through the entire game. And kind of just see what it has to offer. It's like a skill tree kind of system, a bunch of other perks. None of it carries over to the real game though. It's a cool way to mess around with everything though. It's a lot of fun. Actually, I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to get into servers at launch. Like, the game might actually get its highest concurrent viewer, or current players that it's ever actually had very soon. Because I think it's getting pretty close to like 200,000 concurrent. Which compared to some mega games, it's not like that high, but oh no, that's still pretty high for an MMO. Not sure what kind of numbers other MMOs are getting, but it's still pretty high. Let's see, we'll take that one over. And the problem is they only open like X number of servers. And there's a 2,000 cap per server. So if 100,000 people are trying to get into, let's say, 20 worlds, that's only 40,000 people. So that's not going to work. Hopefully we'll be one of those 20,000 or however many it is. Will I play Moonstone Island before the new game? We probably should do one more stream for it. There's a few things I have to do this weekend. However, I might be able to get a stream out for it. I want to say Sunday or something. I'm not sure. Have they done any more updates since we last played? I do still have 2 shiny potions I need to go utilize. So we could potentially use one of those. But I kind of have stopped playing Moonstone for a little bit now at this point. It was really fun though, I do have to say. Out of any indie farming sim kind of game, it's probably the most fun I've had since Stardew Valley. It's definitely pretty high up there. Also, Stardew Valley is a game we have not revisited in a very long time. You know how long it's been since we played Stardew Valley? They didn't even have multiplayer yet. Multiplayer was added in that game like 6 years ago or something. That's how long it's been since we have played Stardew Valley. This multiplayer didn't even exist, and it was like a Steam exclusive at the time. And now it's on like every platform and phone and everything. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet. We will still be doing Scarlet and Violet in December. I think it's coming out the 12th or the 13th or something. I think it's coming out like the second Friday of December. I'm not sure how much content will be in it. Because the last DLC they had, we were able to 100% it within a single stream. And then just did an extra stream just for a little bit of shiny hunting. As far as all the actual content in the thing, we finished it in a single stream. It wasn't that long. Like, we were taking our time doing absolutely everything, and it was still under 10 hours. Oh, we're entangled, aren't we? That's not ideal. Typhlosion this weekend? Ooh, I need to go get that. Thanks for reminding me. That shouldn't take that long, though. Wait, Typhlosion this weekend, doesn't that mean right now? Maybe we'll do it tonight, then, so I don't forget about it. I think they start at Thursday night in my time zone. Let's see. Which is right now. I don't have a cascade for that. We'll stick a brown. Yeah, Genki, have you been doing Moonstone Island? How have you been going? How many shinies are you up to? Did Isabel get you addicted to shiny hunting? Or those potions? Like, what did you get with your 3 potions, or have you used them yet? Because I haven't actually caught any of the streams you've been doing for it, if you have been. Luck up. No updates. You've been doing the mining method to get shinies. Mining? And accidentally missed 3 because you weren't paying enough attention. Wait, what's the mining method? Is that when you use the mine shaft things? I do not know of this method. Oh, what do we need here? Take that one over. Also, I forgot to change my team once we got to the deeper end. In all fairness, this is still working, so we don't really need to change much. I would love if that thing actually finally surged for once. Can you carry it? Oh, Isabel, I can help you tonight with that then. If you need help with the raid. If Tyrion's around too, we might as well just go with all 3, be even quicker. He said it's a ghost type, so let's see, it's ghost fire. So we would need a good, dark, we needed like a dark water type. The first thing that comes to mind is that one Hisuian water dog looking thing. I forget the thing's name. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of already more broken strategy out there. But from a typing perspective, that one would be good. What do we need here? We'll take a purple. Oh, Hourglass Gem. We have no way to take that with this team, though. Place a couple of torches for visibility. Oh! Can you zoom out the camera to actually see the entire mine? Oh, wait, so you have to keep resetting every time? That seems like it'd be kind of slow, wouldn't it? Because if it gets determined when you go down for the first time, then you would have to save before you go down, and then reset every time. I feel like eggs would be so much quicker if you already have to reset every time. Because I think the average mine only has like, what, 4 to 5 rolls? Whereas if you do eggs, you can have up to like 40 rolls at once per reset. Though each reset does take slightly longer that way. We'll take the brown. We never hand out the first code yet. Let me go do that. I meant to do that after we got like all the deeds from the daily thingy. I'll have another one in a little bit. But you use this on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code is in your settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Just copy paste of random numbers and letters starting with... Oh, wait, did we finish everything? Yeah, we did. Perfect. Starting with the PF. I thought I said PDF for a second. PTF. That's funny. I definitely thought that said PDF. And they give same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Oh no, you haven't been feeling that good? Hope you get better soon. Oh yeah, we need to go use our 1 EXP booster. We were originally going to use all of them, but of course we don't have the boosts. So I'm just going to have to use this one because it expires in 5 hours, and I will not be awake in 5 hours. So we'll use that in a little bit, not right now. What other events have we not done? I know we haven't done the Halloween event yet. I guess technically we haven't done the lore event yet. Horde lore event, whatever it's called. Oh, major orb. Anything good? Nope, of course not. Alright, let's go and keep going through this. Still using the same team we have been. And of course just using the medals with it. Basically he's using Elder Dragon until they die. Alright, what do we need here? Try for blue from sky. Didn't get it. Alright, let's see. Take that one over. Grab Pokety Poke. Grab double purple. Kill everything. We got the Valraven in play. Alright, we'll take our brown and take it in a way that we can try for green off the sky. Didn't get it. Bunch of yellow we can't destroy. Still can't do anything with it. Never mind, we already have 1-shot range. I did not realize their stats were that low. Whoops. Trying to set up in everything and just touch it once and it all dies. Alright, we'll throw that down. Grab a red. It looks like we have about 3 to 5 more fights. Take that one over. Which this thing could get mana just a little quicker. The biggest issue is it has such a struggle getting to its second cast with this team that I almost want to just double Zolgoth. Because its first cast doesn't have enough boost ratio to really do anything. And while its second cast would, it pretty much already wins by the time it's doing its second cast. Or even if it's in its first cast in a situation like that. Alright, final fight if we don't get a Valraven here. Well, at least for this event. And no Valraven. Oh, well, we'll get Valraven pretty much first thing next fight then. Interesting. I'll take that one down, get a bunch of skulls, get over mana, throw a poke. Pokety poke. And that is match. There we go. Nice. I don't think that gets us any additional reward. But over the course of the next week, we shall get it completed. When you have, what, 2 3,000s and... wait, why does it go so weirdly? It's 3,000, 3,000, 2,000, 3,000. What a weird combination. We're almost there. Hopefully everyone will get the rest of their points in. Where are we right now? Why is my score so low? Am I doing something wrong? Was Tome Knight magically like the best room, or am I just getting this unlucky? Because there's not really much to do other than keep clicking this room. So it's really luck-based what you get. Has my luck just been that bad? Or did everyone in my guild just buy 1 billion tiers? I guess in all fairness, what tier did I buy up to? Oh, I only bought up to tier 2. That might be why. Ah, I see. But still, even compared to other people doing tier 2, like these are probably all the tier 2 section. Still getting kind of low. That's pretty unlucky. Because that's basically completely RNG based if we would or would not get it there. Anyways, I'm going to switch back to some natural metals. Not that, this one. I think we still have the Halloween event to go do. I'm going to go do that one. You can never figure out which one it is in all this mess. Of course, make sure to still keep doing this daily until you have all the rewards you want. The only thing we need to get left is the Power Orb, and today is, what, Thursday? So you know what, I'm actually not going to spend any extra. I think just with our default battles, we should be able to get the Orb of Power. So we're just going to do these 3, do the 3 tomorrow, do the 3 the following day, and on Sunday that should be enough, and if it's not, we just throw down 50 gems. Yeah, I don't think we need to throw down any more gems to get everything now. We're already there because we didn't need to get the armor. We're already good to go. Hello, Solitary. Welcome, welcome. Can I do anything here? I might as well destroy everything. I actually destroyed everything. That's kind of weird. With 58, we still destroyed the whole board. I guess those X's fell perfect to actually destroy everything. Yes, we'll take the power up. That or the X's actually take place before the check on the destroys? I don't think it does, though. Doesn't seem like something it would do. Because normally your destroys get determined beforehand. Like, whenever you do mass destroy or mass explode, that gets determined before the power gems on the board. I wouldn't be surprised. There's a lot of weird interactions in this game that have exceptions. We'll take our explosion. Grab a brown to yellow. It's not going to be enough to one-shot, but as long as it doesn't kill my Thrall, we should just be able to get our mana right back. Nice. Double extra turn. Can we triple it? Triple extra turn? Oh, our luck streak ended. Oh, come on. 1 HP. What are you doing? See, we should go upgrade that one kingdom. Hey, we got 666. For the Halloween event. And yeah, another day or two. Boom. Orb of Power. Nice. Looks like we overspent a little on the event as well, but that's fine. Anyways, that's all those events. Let's go take out Dungeon, I guess. And then the only other thing would be Under Spire. Can we get top 3? Top 3? Guess the door? Ooh, we won Guess the Door yesterday. Though I did go against the vote yesterday. Let's see. Mostly because whenever 4 is losing that bad, it's normally 4 and it was. But let's play Guess That Door. I'll eventually figure out what the question mark is. There it is. You guys know the drill. 4, 5, or 6. If it'll let me type... there we go. Wasn't letting me add a third option. There we go. 4, 5, or 6. Which one is it? See if we can get it. Actually, that'll be 2 perfects in a row, right? Didn't we just perfect last night? If we can get it tonight, that'll be 2 in a row. Which almost never happens. So I think we did do it like once before. 2 perfects in a row. But there's a chance. Get rid of his big mana accumulator. And by mana accumulator, I mean mana drainer. Oh no, my throw. Yeah, 5's getting a lot more votes this time. 5 does seem pretty popular. Alright, what's the vote at? Alright, 5's at 50. 4 is starting to make a big comeback. And 6 is in dead last. So you know what that means? It's 6. Is it 5 or 6? 5 has the most votes, but 6 is losing, which means it's the right one. I think I am going to go with the vote tonight. We went against it last night. I think we're going with it this night. So 5 is winning, 4 is second, 6 is super dead last. Oh no, normally when 1 is super dead last, that means it's it. So I think it's 6, but there's an overwhelming 5, so we're going to go for 5. Oh! It was 5. You know what? We got to hand out an extra code. No, I'm running out of codes this month. Wait, let me double check my code number. Wait, let me go do a code tally. Oh, we'll be fine, hopefully. If we run out, I'll just ask her for more. At or near the end of the month, we'll start handing out like 1 per day. So I gotta keep some for Thanksgiving. But yeah, that's 2 perfects in a row. I'll hand an extra code for that. You guys got it correct. There you go. Enjoy. That it was indeed 5. But there we go. Double perfect. Can we go triple? Probably not. We're probably not even going to get a guess the door option tomorrow. Let alone getting it correct. That's 2 in a row. Hopefully we can get 3. I don't think I've ever gotten a triple. Have we? I don't think we have. If we have, it is a long, long time ago. I don't think we ever have, though. Gotten a triple in a row. We've gotten double in a row before, like we just did tonight. But never a triple, I don't think. I don't profit for the code. We'll still have one more in a little bit. Oh, there it is. Look at that. So shiny. 120 Dragonite. Now, if only they'll add some kind of new feature to go use all this Dragonite on. Also, this was a super perfect, too. Well, not the staircase, but, you know, we got the treasure room as well. Which, in this case, was staircase, but ideally it'd be, like, gems or something. But the main perfect that matters is, of course, finding the main 3 rooms that give you the Dragonite drop. And that should bring us to almost 7,000 Dragonite right now, if I go check the thing. We are at... somewhere in here is Dragonite. Did I collapse the menu? Why do I always keep collapsing the Soul Forge menu? But, yeah, we're at 6,743 right now. So 2 more drops like that, and boom, 7,000. Anyways, next order of business. I think the only thing left is Underspire. Oh, that and our 15-minute booster. We'll save that for last. Not that one, but the one that's about to expire in 5 hours. Because I gotta use it. Because that's not gonna be tomorrow yet, even if we do win. And even if I was, or, you know, even if we do win, I won't be able to use it at that time, as I will be sleeping in 5 hours from now. And there's the 2 codes we just handed out. We'll have another one in a little bit. Anyways, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream if you enjoy. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. We'll have one more code in soon. Well, let's go do the entirety of Underspire. Or, you know, as many torches as we can right now. I'll throw down our 50. Actually, I might need to start throwing down those hundreds. Aren't we a little behind right now? Where are we? Today's Thursday and we're only like halfway through. Yeah, but let me start doing some hundreds. Gonna need some more torches in there. I was so used to the last few days, or, you know, the last few events where we've been getting so many free, we've been getting so many free torches. But, yeah, we're not even halfway through. We need to start spending more. I've been underspending the first few days. That's because I was so used to the just hordes of free torches where we're getting the other last few weeks. Because of all the compensation they were doing for all the many errors that ended up occurring with the patch. Which I think at this point have been all fully resolved. Oh, so we ended up opting just for double Zolgoth. I got tired of using the other thing, so I'm just going all in Zolgoth. I didn't bother changing for the other mode, but for this mode, I'm just going all in Zol. That is the game plan. Alright, I'll take a blue. We'll take a red. We'll take a red again. Unfortunately, somehow stole 2 mana off. Or being 1 mana off. And now we can get things rolling. And it should be infinite mana, then we just double Zol, and it should be match. Kill 1, that kills another. Kill 1, that kills another. And there we go. Rinse and repeat until we take out the whole place. Alright, how far off are we? That's primary path right over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're gonna find out right after this room if this is a dead end or the boss room. It has to be one or the other. Oh, I guess it technically could be a merchant. I don't think we found a merchant yet in this section. Oh, we'll double purple, and if we get lucky on it, that's full mana right there. I got a little lucky. Not enough, though. Let's take a red to get the other thing going, then we just Zolgoth and then do the other thing. I'll get rid of the gate just because it's kind of annoying. And we double purple and hope it doesn't miss. Good. And that's match. Do that again, and that is dead. On to the next one. What do we have? Yes, we did get it. Okay, that's good. Wait, was this a perfect? No. Was this a perfect? But in all fairness, we did find a triple loot room dead end. So it was kind of worth it. Like, yes, we used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 torches. But we got 3 loot dead end rooms. Unfortunately, nothing good from any of those 3. But 3 nonetheless. Anyways, let's go get this key door. This is what, the 3rd section? Yeah, so I don't need a lantern this quite yet. Oh, there we go. And honestly, our detour to go get those 3 rooms I think was personally worth it. I kind of knew after the first one that all of them would be dead ends. But we got really lucky with them all being dead end loot rooms. I'm trying to get this guy to full mana. He's not wanting to cooperate. At least double purple and we should be good to go. It's a lot of purple. And as matched, not much he could really do, even if he hits us with some skulls. And in this mode, it doesn't really matter if we die as long as we win. It's not like under Spire where you have to deal with it for a while. Alright, let's see. We're heading this way. That's a dead end, obviously. So we don't have that much info because nothing's really nearby. We do have a pretty cubed section here, though. Like, there's almost like a solid cube in this whole area. So it might be slightly more condensed, which we might want to put into consideration if the rest of the sections are like that. We have like almost a 10 by 10 solid cube right there. Which I feel like we've been getting a lot of lately. Like it's just a really condensed area with everything on top of each other. So this is a really bad starting mana. I need either of these to get full mana, and neither of them are cooperating. Where's all my mana? Like I see the purple, but I don't need purple right now. Like we do need purple, but it's not how we get mana accumulation on this team. There we go, finally. Nice. Alright. A little overkill on mana now. We got everything we need. I'll use this first just to get more purple onto the board. Then we double everything. Fortunately, he did take a purple himself, but that's fine. Not worth getting that all the way up. I'm just going to hope we get mana accumulation from this. We did not, but I can take that. That gives us the mana. We poke you. Double purple. And now we have all the mana we need. A little light. Ah, there we go. I already have our double path, but of course all we have to do is take the higher level route and it should bring us to the seal door. And then from there we'll need to figure out what we need to do. Which I still do not know if there's like a strategy overall beyond that point. Because I feel like there's still very minimal strategy for that, unless I'm just missing some kind of core mechanic. Like let's say you have like 4 different paths. Like once you're going through it, it becomes a little bit more obvious if it will or will not be. But initially picking them, I don't really have much rhyme or reason as to which one is like actually the one. Alright, that's 94, so we definitely want to go that way. Like, we're going to probably have 3 paths for this one. And I'm not sure if we're going to go right, or up, or right, or the other right, because we're probably going to 2 rights and up. I'll take that one. It'll let me. Grab our Zolgoth on his skulls. Actually, I probably should have done it on his first slot just so he didn't freeze me. Because now we're frozen on skull. Which is not ideal on a skull spam team. I remember when Wrath actually used to be, like, the meta. That one blue troop that just froze Death Marked us. There was one point where that combination of traits, relative to what was existing in the game at the time, was among one of the stronger troops in the game. I wouldn't say top 10, but it was definitely in the top 20 strongest troops in the game at one point. I wouldn't say that these days, though. But still kind of decent for a common. Because it is common rarity. Ooh, that is like 0 purple. It's not ideal. The most ideal thing would be get this to full mana, but it's kind of hard to do so when we don't have any mana for it. Luckily, it being enchanted makes it a lot easier. Then we double purple. And as long as we get that combo every time, it's just auto win from there. Hey, we finally got our 7% to kill. It's the first time we've seen it trigger all day. Also, I gotta remember, at the end of this section, we gotta go use a lantern. We've been starting to do that. Basically, every other week, I just buy 5 lanterns. And for about $4 a month, we end up doubling like all the more important loot. I started doing this as of the patch because lanterns carry over. I didn't do this before because you would have to do it every week, which would be at least $8 a month. But now it's basically half the cost, and you basically still get the full value. Because there were rooms that you would be using on before that just weren't that good of value, but now you can just use on all the high value rooms. So it's basically the same reward for half the price as of the most recent patch. Still the same cost, but now you can target them only on the useful ones, install the other ones, all your spears for later. Because before, if you didn't use any of your lanterns, they would get wiped, and you'd lose them forever. Oh, I took that wrong. But now they last forever. Well, you know, until you use them. So you can just keep stalling them whenever you need. So now you can stagger, like, the 5 that you would get over the course of 2 to 3 weeks, rather than using it all in the same week. Which is what we've been doing. We've been doing it on the silver room, which is the 4th room. The gold room, which we always would be doing anyways with the free one, which is the 6th room. And we've also been doing it on the 7th room, which gives you a pet orb, while also giving diamonds and dragonite. Of course, we don't really need the diamond or dragonite as much, mostly doing it for the pet orb. We actually did the math. And if we do that over the course of like a little over half a year, it's $25 to max every pet we don't currently have maxed. Which, not the cheapest of things, but honestly, relative to other microtransactions in the game, it's not too bad. Like about 25-ish bucks, give or take a little bit, to max every pet in the game that we haven't already. That's not the total to max everything, but just to max what we haven't maxed. The total max everything in the game would be way higher. But, of course, we already have most of it maxed. What do we need here? We need mana. Can I want double purple? And then the skulls should be enough. Because we don't need your triple Zolgoth, we just let skulls kill him. And that's match. Have you tried the Doritos brand dips? I actually have not. I was actually considering it when I was seeing my dad. But he ends up making his own dip, so I didn't bother asking for it. We were out shopping and he was paying for everything, and I just never bothered getting it. And for whatever reason, I've never seen it in my stores. I saw it when I was out shopping with him. But for whatever reason, I've never seen it in any store near me. Though I did see it when I was in New Jersey. It does sound really good, and I've seen some ads for it, though I think most of the ads have kind of stopped for it now, but it did seem kind of cool. I did want to try it before, you know, it's not a thing anymore. But I'm not sure why. No shop near me seems to stock it. I'm just looking at the wrong food markets. Because the one I normally go to, the corner store, the corner Walmart, they generally have a pretty small selection. Especially for a Walmart. Because one of those Walmarts that's just an eatery place. Like, you know what I mean. Like just a grocery store. Like all they sell is gas and groceries. Like they don't sell any of the other items that a Walmart normally would. It's like one of those mini Walmarts. And because of that, they lack a lot of selection that a normal Walmart or any other store would normally have. And it's right on the corner, so normally if I'm going shopping, I just go to that one. Since I normally would just walk the groceries back. What do I even need here? So we only have two paths, up or right. So we have a 50-50 chance at this point. I'm feeling up this time. Because I feel like it's going to double branch up and then right. I'll take all that red. There's a little poke over there. So once we run out of torches, we'll go hand out the final code for tonight. And after that, we'll probably run the 15-minute booster. Unfortunately, we don't have doubles, so we won't be running all of them tonight. That'll probably be tomorrow night. Though we don't know for sure, because we could still lose tomorrow night as well. Or, you know, not us personally, but as a guild lose. Like, so far, we've been doing really solid this week. That's the guild total that matters. Though this is probably the closest I've ever seen it. When we finished our guild war earlier, both guilds had the same amount of fights done. And we were only up by like 120 points. So we're basically dead even right now. Between the two guilds. Let's see, has more battles gotten in? Won't know till tomorrow, ultimately. We are up right now, but this is because one of our people did their battles. At least they did win all of their fights, it looks like. So that's good. It looks like they scored about a 9,350 or so. Which is still a pretty solid 5-0. Okay, what am I looking for here? Not that, I already did that. Did I claim the loot from this yet, though? Yeah, I did. Alright, we finished everything with that. Let's go finish out Under Spire. We should only have a few more battles left, 5 more, because you can't get more sigils in this mode. Well, you can. Well, I shouldn't say that. You actually can now. Dead end rooms can give you torches. So in a sense, even though there's no Valraven mechanic in Under Spire, there is technically a way to earn more torches now. We actually have gotten a few more this week because of that. Not a lot more, but, you know, they add up. I think we got like 4 torches refunded, like 2 2s. Actually, that reminds me. Doesn't Taco Bell have nacho fries back? Because I haven't bothered going there since they have. Actually, I don't think I've eaten at Taco Bell because ever since that 1 year I haven't eaten fast food. I definitely cut down like a ton on fast food. And I haven't had it for a while. I think Taco Bell has been like 3-4 months now since I was last there. Slightly craving it though. We got a double path, which is kind of to be expected based on how few paths we have over there. I wouldn't even be surprised if one of these branch into another double. Let's see. Also, we've still been doing no soda this year. We only have a month and a half left to go until we have completed our 1 year no soda. Let's see. Take a purple over. I'm not sure what we're going to do for next year if we do something else, though. So far we've done no fast food. We've done no soda. Trying to think of what else I could realistically cut for a year without going insane. Because that list is probably pretty small. Is that enough damage? Yeah, it is. Is streaming still the only thing we've been doing for money lately? Yes, at the moment. I've done a couple other side things over the past. But at the moment, yeah, we've pretty much just been streaming. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have some of it invested, though. Because a lot of it was just sitting there. So I was like, might as well. Let's see. That's making like an extra several thousand a year. Actually, I think it makes almost more than this channel does now that I think about it. Because honestly, ad revenues has been horrible lately. Compared to in the past. I think the biggest issue is we just haven't been pushing that many normal videos. Or on other games. I just need to start covering other games again. I mean to do that for old school RuneScape and just kind of in just prepping everything without actually ever covering any videos for it. Because just streaming doesn't really do it. Like a single video can do better than like an entire week of streaming. If we just do like one solid video. Like you could even see that with like our Gems of War weekly recap video thingy. Like that normally gets more views than like 4 to 5 of our streams combined. Plus the ad revenues for it is way better than streams. Because retention is way better on it. Like a stream will normally have, our streams still have pretty good retention. But compared to like the weekly recap video for Gems of War or something similar, those have substantially better. Because obviously for a stream, like if someone comes midway, they probably won't watch like what happened beforehand or something similar. I guess maybe for Guild War, because Guild War is probably the most interesting thing during a Guild War stream, is the Guild War fight itself. But you know, on an average stream, if someone comes in like 30 minutes in, they're probably not going to watch their first 30 minutes. Whereas with a YouTube video, you obviously would. Or most likely would. It'd be weird if you started like halfway through, unless you were just looking for the teams or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should be able to reach this room. I just gotta remember to use a lantern on it if this is the boss room. Let's see. I do have to say, I do really enjoy streaming, and everyone here always keeps me sane. Because honestly, I would have so little human interaction otherwise. I am such like a loner type. Like I'm such a introvert that I would pretty much never engage in any social interaction if it wasn't for this channel. What do we need here? Because I could easily go entire years without social interaction. What do we need here? We'll take the green. Actually, I want brown so we can double everything. Him dying actually means nothing. It would if we were in Underworld, but not under Spire. You should take mana. The problem with casting Zolgoth right now is it would make it so slow to win after. So I'm just going to hold for now. And then we go for Zolgoth. Would love if you surge there. Come on, he's so close to full mana. I'm going to have to go out of my way. Just let him poke us, double the purple, and we win. And we just double Zolgoth into the win. And there we go, perfect. We'll kill him just so he doesn't do a thing, and then we kill the other one, and he doesn't do a thing. No! Like, this is what I don't understand. How do you identify a merchant dead end from a, like, boss dead end? I still do not understand this to this day. If there even is a rhyme or reason to it. Like, I can't distinguish between the two. Because we keep trying to go for one, and it's like, oh, the other one. Let's go this way, then. Alright, I'll take that one over. RNG's RNG, so RNG. Oh, I know. I'm pretty sure it literally just is. I keep wanting to think there's some kind of strategy to it. Because there is some, for some. Like, the door has a very obvious strategy. The 6 off is also normally a thing. Because merchant rooms and boss rooms, well, not always, are very commonly 6 off. Like, the primary path. For example, here's the primary path. The primary path is from seal door to seal door. They're always 7 away from each other. And they're most commonly on the highest level route. So not always, but like 98% of the time or so. So like, here's the primary path. They're 7 away from each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're always like that. And normally the boss room and merchant room are 6 off, but not always. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the boss room, merchant room, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on and so forth. But what I don't know how to identify a lot of times is the difference between like a 6 off boss room and a 6 off merchant. Because this time around, like in the top right of this section, it was a boss room. But the 6 off for this one was a merchant. So I don't know. But anyways, we'll figure it out later. Alright, final thing. Let's go take a tribute. And I guess the rest of the time we're going to go run an EXP booster. Not that one, though. I'm going to use the one that expires in 4 hours. Because it expires in 4 hours. So we should probably go use that now. We just go make sure we're on the right team. Yeah, let's do that for the rest of the stream then. Oh, what do we need here? We'll go for the quick kill team. Shouldn't need anything else here. How about exercise? I'm generally, all my exercise is only walking. I tend to not do like upper body anything. I really should. Like, my legs are fine at this point. But I never do like any upper body or strength or anything else like that. It's always like cardio or something similar. Like, I'm really big on like walking and jogging, but like almost every other form of exercise. Alright, let's go use this whole thing. I'm not going to bother doing the timer because it doesn't really matter for these. I could just guesstimate what 15 minutes is. These unlike Paloozas, it doesn't matter if it's perfect. More squats for Ring Fit Adventure? I'm not sure if we're ever going to bring back Ring Fit Adventure. I still have never completed through that game. I kind of want to at some point. Hello, Mr. Z. Surprised to see us still going? We normally sometimes go around this time. At this point, we're just running a 15-minute booster until it runs out. And then that'll probably be the end for now. Ooh, an Imperial. I need those. Oh. But if anyone's still any other questions, anything you want me to go over, let me know. Because at this point, we'll just do this 15-minute booster until it's up. And that'll be that. Let's see if we get a level from it. Actually, how far are we? I haven't even checked my XP right now. I don't think we're gaining a level today, but we definitely will tomorrow if we win Guild War. Actually, we should gain 2 levels tomorrow. Oh, also, one of our goals this year that was kind of set as a meme, but we ended up hitting it early because of the XP boosters. But one of our meme goals of the year were to hit level 1869. Oh, wow, blues and pert browns. I think I need blue more, so I'll take the blue. There's 2 30-star blue kingdoms. Leonis Empire and Sword's Edge. But yeah, one of our goals for this year was to hit level 1869. Because it seemed like a realistic number to hit. And because of 2 times the XPs, we're actually going to hit it tomorrow. Assuming of the boosters tomorrow. Also, we just got back-to-back angels. And they weren't even that bad. Though the first one was definitely better. You used your my brown team and you won? Nice. Huge congrats. Yeah, it's a pretty fun team. There's a lot of insta-kill. There's a lot of control. The biggest issue is stealthy hero classes, but you can stun it off of elementalists. Because everything's single target. But if you just get them curse stunned or even just stunned, then, you know, they won't have their stealthy anymore. Yeah, it's a pretty fun team. You have to be careful because it can score a little low sometimes if you take a lot of damage. Because most of its damage is insta-kill, and that gets scored really weirdly in Guild War. Oh, we still scored a 9,500 with it. Or 9,526, whatever it was today. It was the lowest score we had all week, but it was still pretty solid. Honestly, I'm happy with anything over 9,500. Honestly, I'm happy with anything that's 5-0. Ideally, 9,500 plus. Where's your wrench? Sure, I could give you one if you really want to. You're normally here. I don't know, do you want to be a moderator, Chad? Will you not abuse your power? Because honestly, anyone who's here, like, constantly, who, like, wants to be mod, I pretty much just hand out mod. If you're, like, pretty much always here, I hand out mod very loosely, as long as they don't abuse their power, in which case it will be revoked near immediately. But yeah, I give out mods pretty loosely, if people just want to do it. Though I haven't really been having much of a bot problem. And we also set it so people have to be subscribed for like 5 minutes before they get talk, so that also removed like weird spam as well. Because normally most people just hopping from channel to channel, you know, those like spam a message, but they can't do that if they're not subscribed for 5 minutes. Give you a wrench so you can smite Genki? No, Lester, you will never get a wrench. I'm too concerned with what you would do with that power. Despite what Lester says, you won't abuse your power? I feel like you would ban Lester the second you got a wrench. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't abuse your power. I say hello, Sushi Ninja Veterinary. Say hi, welcome, welcome. Also, hello, David, welcome. What's the best way to get Dragonite? Get lucky. Oh no, most Dragonite is very luck-based. The best way to get it is during Vault Weekends. Next Vault Weekend is during Thanksgiving weekend if you happen to have some time. Aside from that, it's basically just pure luck. Like, we got it today and yesterday by getting a perfect dungeon, which is one way that you can get some free Dragonite. Basically, if you take your 3... Like, you could do dungeons every day. And if the battles that you take are the 3 battles before you hit any traps, you will get some Dragonite. I believe it's about 60 to 120 between, based on what difficulty you have. 60 in early game, and if you have it all the way max, all the way up to 120 like we were getting. And you get completely free Dragonite from that, but it's really luck-based. Like, you're only going to probably get that, like, once, maybe a couple times a month. Though we did just get it back-to-back today and yesterday. But it is pretty luck-heavy. You can also buy for gems. I believe it's about 6 gems each. You could buy, I think it's, what, 50 every day for 300 gems? It's really pricey doing it that way, but it is the most consistent way to get Dragonite. But otherwise, I would basically just wait for Vault Weekends and just grind heavy on Vault Weekends. There's a Dragonite Gnome that you can get that has a way higher chance of appearing on Vault Weekends. And it can drop you quite a bit of Dragonite. I think it's like 20 to 50? Or 20 to 100? Whatever its drop table was. It's a little bit weaker when you do a Palooza, because it's reduced by quite a bit. Whenever you find them outside of a Palooza, they're giving like 20 to 50, 20 to 100 Dragonite per thing. Which adds up pretty quickly. You only find like 1-ish an hour or so, though, if you're doing it without a Palooza. But it still comes out to an average of like 30, 40 Dragonite an hour. Which definitely adds up over time. Plus you're getting a ton of other loot. That's by no means the only thing you're getting. That's on top of all the billion other things you get during Vault events. They are technically findable without a Vault event, but they're very rare. So it's not realistic to try to find them outside of a Vault event. Even though it is possible. Like what we're doing right now could technically find a Dragonite Gnome. It's not likely, but it is possible. But yeah, Dragonite's a very luck-based resource in this game. It's mostly used, well, technically only used currently, for the 3 Gem Dragons plus eventually Diamantina. Technically 3 weapons as well, but those weapons aren't too relevant compared to other weapons for the most part. Like, they're not bad, but they're not used that often. It's mostly for the Gem Dragons and the eventual Diamantina. Which I feel like we use like almost every day these days. Because at the moment, Diamantina has the strongest single cast AoE in the game, as in hits all enemies. It is countered by Submerge, but you don't have to deal with Submerge in most game modes. I think we still have like 10 minutes left on this booster. We don't have a timer up, but I believe at like 9:20 my time. I missed your comment. Sorry, what was your comment? Wanted to tell us about the deep dark secret of the Wii? Oh yeah, the whole Wii thing. Or using Wii. Oh no, I wouldn't say I've always done that. I feel like since like around 16 or so, I've started to slightly sometimes refer to myself as we. There's a lot of contexts where I use the word we, where you normally wouldn't use the word we. Because sometimes it is considered a collective of whenever we do something on the channel as we. Because, you know, you guys are all watching. It's kind of a collective effort, anything that we're doing. So in that regard, I use the word we, as in the collective we of us doing something. But I also refer to sometimes my singular self as we. And there's a couple of reasons for that. It mostly has to go with a couple of psychology things. But it's mostly related to the fact that, you know, you're made of, like, a lot of smaller entities. Like, between just absolutely everything. But it's also just how the brain functions. In the sense that, if you ever were to, like, chop up the brain, it quite literally would be independent pieces, in a sense. Like, your brain could function independent of each other. Like, would you consider that one entity or two? Because you could keep just breaking it up and it would still kind of function to some degree. And it's composed of many separate smaller parts that is still like a plural of multiple parts. So I don't know, I just weirdly consider it we. There's a lot of other reasons as well. But yeah, I do sometimes refer to my singular self as we. I would never make that like a pronoun thing. I don't really care about pronouns. I don't really care what I'm called. But there are some weird situations where I actually refer to my singular self as we. All the gut bacteria, that too, technically. Oh, you're made of a lot of cells. Like, if you're talking about, like, the millions, is it even billions? I don't even know these days. Some kind of absurd number. Like, it just feels weird referring to your singular self as we, because it's not a singular effort. You might think you have, like, one singular consciousness, but in a sense, it's multiple things working together. It's just perceived as such. But, it's definitely more than one in a sense. It's just your brain normally only focuses on one thing at a time. So it just seems like one. That's also what bipolar disorder is generally tied to as well. It's more so just more visual instance of that. Or maybe not visual is the right term, but, you know, more of a example of the fact that the brain is kind of divided up a bit. It just you get to see it more obviously compared to the normal brain functionality. Multiple personality disorder? I don't feel like I act like multiple people. In that sense. I definitely don't have bipolar. If anything, I have the inverse. I, like, lack doing emotions sometimes. Because I, like, almost never get angry. And quite a few other emotions are just kind of null. Like, I get over things very quickly, generally. You were expecting... You were disappointing with the explanation. Defiance. Do you want to trade Tacit? I know, Defiant definitely says some things that he really shouldn't. Being married. Oh, it's just a sense of humor. Pretty sure his wife is used to it by this point. No, don't tell her Tacit told you to. I did not tell you to. If anything, I actively told you not to. Even the one time I was with you in person, I told you not to, and you still did it. Mr. Z. If I had your boss, I'd get mad very easily. Oh no, there's very few things that really get me mad. And even if something technically does, I generally don't really show it. I'm generally like a very understanding, forgiving person. So it takes like very, very little to get me mad. Or almost nothing that would get me mad. Not very little. But very little that could, I mean. Though I guess it gets me slightly mad when other people aren't forgiving. Because I'm like so absurdly forgiving, and then when someone else isn't, it's like, wait, this doesn't compute. Why are you so obtuse? What on earth's happening with that menu right there? What's in the box? Oh no, the secret box will remain a secret forever. It's Schrodinger's box. You may never know what's in it. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I'm overhyping it. Like, if you found out what was in the box, you'd be disappointed. So you'll never know what's in the box. Like, it's something you could never guess in a billion guesses. But I feel like with how overhyped we've had it over the last several years, like, you'd be disappointed when you finally figure it out, probably. Like, it's something you would never guess, but also, once you finally figure it out, it'd be like, it's not as out there as it could have been. Is it your victims here? No. Gosh, well, you guys guess the weirdest things. It is nothing that weird, but also weird. Anything less than 5 cents for the heads you'll be disappointed with, and you'd be desperately disappointed then. It is nowhere close. Is it something from someone you liked? Technically yes. Because I actually didn't pay for it, so it was technically a gift. It was a gift from a friend. Not anyone from the channel, though. Completely unrelated to the channel. But yes, it was a gift from a friend. Is it my collection of toenail clippings? No. Gosh, do people actually collect those? Though I do wait forever to ever clip my nails. Because I actually haven't used a nail clipper in, I want to say about 15 years. I don't bite my nails either. I just pick my nails. Like after a shower, when they get really soft, I just naturally pick them off. Which I'm pretty sure is how we were naturally meant to remove nails. I'm pretty sure. Because I just wait till they get long enough, and then when they're wet, they just become really easy just to peel off. And then with one single swoop, you just perfectly clean, cut off your nail without needing any device or anything. Which I'm pretty sure is the intended way that nature wanted us to remove our nails. I assume so. It works out so perfectly. I'm not sure if any of you guys do it that way either. I just wait till they get very, very long, and then, like, after a shower, they just kind of naturally come off. You just peel them off. A female or a male friend? It was a male friend. We don't know what's in the box? No, you guys will never know. The world may never know. Oh, so I think our XP booster is up. Yeah, it is. I think we did like several battles without it. Hey, a little bit extra XP bonus. Is it used briefs? No, it's nothing weird like that. Anyways, guys, we're gonna call it here for now. Before you guys can ask any more questions about the box. But also because we're gonna end here anyways. But anyways, guys, we'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, hour and a half prior to now tomorrow. We will be back on, well, it's Friday, so what event do we have? Isn't it Arena this weekend? So we have no event this weekend. However, one thing we're probably doing most of tomorrow then, assuming it's Arena, which I believe it is Arena, right? I'm pretty sure it's Arena event. It should tell us right here. Yes, we have an arena event tomorrow, which means we have no event this weekend. So tomorrow, assuming we win Guild War, we are going to throw down what should be 7 XP boosters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be another one, but I accidentally forgot to do it one day last week. Plus 6 because the one from today. Plus 7 because the other one from tomorrow. So we will have 7 XP boosters to do tomorrow, which means, yeah, we have like an hour, almost 2 hours basically of pure EXP. So it's probably going to be Guild War, then standard dailies, then a lot of normal EXP. I'm not sure if I'll use all of them tomorrow. I might just spread it out a little. But I'm not confident if we'll win again this Guild War, so I might just do them all tomorrow. We'll see. If we do them all tomorrow, it's going to be like a 2.5 hour stream or so. Oh, did I never hand out the 3rd code? Wait, did I never hand out another code? Wait, did I hand out 2 or 3? I could have sworn I already handed out 3. Pretty sure we did 3. I don't remember. Hello, Cynical. Goodbye, Cynical. Welcome, welcome. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. If I did forget a code, we'll hand it out tomorrow then. Because tomorrow's going to be a pretty long stream, so we'll just do it then. But anyways, guys, have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful weekend if you technically consider tomorrow the weekend. I'll see you guys soon. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.